Welcome back to Old School New School Podcast, episode 83.
I'm Scott in Old School.
I'm Chester and I'm New School, and today we will be looking at the Panthers.
Deep dive on the Panthers.
Yeah.
Picking 8th in the draft. Second year coach.
Yeah.
Bryce Young. What's your thoughts on Bryce Young?
I think that he is finally blossoming to a little bit more like his Alabama self. The Panthers have been a very not so good team. And I feel like he never had anything around him.
That team was devoid of any talent when he got there. That first year was rough.
But I think he's finally after he got benched in the start of the season, and then he came back, and then he started playing good. So I think there's really just up from here, as the Panthers also get better. And I think that he can be good.
Okay.
He's shown it.
I still think he's too short to be a quarterback. That's me. That was my thing. Their defense was the worst in the league last year. Their offense was a little less than mid, but they really need defensive help, it seems.
Yeah.
So that's where I think they're going to be really draft heavy. Other than Bryce Young, we got Chuba Hubbard, who you like.
Yeah, he's a very good running back.
J.C. Horn, who you like. Just got a big contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've got, it seems like they've got their three main weapons.
Right.
It looks like they're probably going to take one of these kids out of Georgia.
Yeah.
What are they?
Linebackers and defensive.
Get some pressure
in the box.
Get some pressure on the opposing quarterback. They weren't very active in the free agency, so it looks like they're building for the draft. I still think this team's a couple years away from making a dent into anything. Only because of defense.
Right, I agree. I would agree there, but I think that you can disagree to agree because that division is just so utterly bad.
Oh, the South.
That,
the NFC South is so bad.
Making a playoff spot is not impossible, especially if this defense, gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then just the team grows and, Bryce Young grows a little bit.
You're right.
So I feel like I would agree to disagree. I don't think they're there yet to push past, a playoff win or two, but making the playoffs isn't inevitable in that horrid division.
I think it's still a stretch.
I think
you still got to. I still think you got to get to 9 wins.
9 wins though, that's doable.
Is it?
You keep adding the right people. I think you can definitely make it.
I'm not sure it's doable with this team.
Okay.
Not yet. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. I think we'll see. The defense needs to get much better.
Right.
You can't. That's going to be a huge part of what this team does.
Mm-hmm.
So that's. I think that's where they're focusing on that. But as much as you want to be optimistic, I still think 5 to 6 wins is the ceiling for this team. You think they can?
No, I disagree.
You think they can get to?
They could
get to 9 wins?
I see second place in the division. I see 8-7, 9-8-7 wins, second in the division. That's what I see because I think that their team is just if you draft heavy on the defense. We see a little improvement in the defense. I disagree that the ceiling would only be 6.
Okay.
I think that
we're pretty far apart on this team.
Yeah, we are. I also like Bryce Young and you don't, so.
It's not that I don't like him. I hope the best for him. I just don't think he's built to be it's tough. At his size, it's very tough to be a quarterback in the league. I think only because there's 2 or 3 quarterbacks that were small that really flourished.
Well, I've got a fun one for you.
Okay, go, yeah.
Panthers only lost by 1 score to both Super Bowl teams.
Okay.
So,
do you know when they played them in the
they played
time?
The Chiefs around midseason, and they played the Eagles a little bit later.
Okay, well, okay. Impressed with the Eagles, not impressed with the Chiefs, because, I mean, we know my feelings on that team. That team could have easily had 6 losses.
Okay,
like,
right.
I mean, not that they weren't good. They obviously made it to the Super Bowl and have, best quarterback in the league right now. But we're not talking about the Chiefs right now. But that's an important, that they fought hard. Know, they had, they weren't phoning it in.
Yeah.
And, you get that defense just a little better.
You pull out some of these close wins. 8-9 doesn't seem too unreasonable now.
I'll believe when I see it.
Okay.
All right, Panther fans, let us know what you think in the comments. If you think I'm totally, if you're with the new school or you're with the old school. My guess is if you're a Panther fan, you're going to be more with him than with me. But that's it for the Panthers. Mm-hmm. They need a new logo because that logo is brutal.
No, it's not.
It's so bad. I think it's the worst logo in the league.
You're just a hater.
It looks like a high schooler made it.
Okay.
It's so bad. That's it.
Okay.
Colors are nice though.
Yeah, I love their colors.
The silver and the Carolina blue. Anyway, that's it. Thanks and peace out.
Yeah, peace.